Hi everybody and welcome to Lindsay's Little Library. I have a bit of a book haul to share with you today. I didn't think I bought any books in the month of July and somehow there's 8 of them in a stack. Oops. Really gotta get this under control. Anyways, we'll get started. First book up is The Queen of the Tierling by Erica Johansson. I literally only bought this because I thought I bought the first book in the series last book haul, but I didn't. I bought the second book, so can't really read the second book before the first book. So here we go, Queen of the Tierling. Next one up is Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. This was A, featured on What Should I Read Next, the podcast. B, another friend of mine said, gotta read this. And I feel like there was a third person that told me that I needed to read this. So I picked this one up from Book Outlet. It's about a character named Clay. He needs a job basically. So he goes to work at the 24-hour bookstore and he works the night shift. And he starts to notice there's some interesting characters coming in, getting some very interesting books from this bookstore, and starts to kind of look into it and try to figure out what exactly is going on here. So it sounds like a pretty fun mystery. I don't know, every book lover loves to read about bookstores, or is that maybe just me? Anyways, sounded really good. The next book was I just had to do it. So it is the sequel. So the first book I read was Walk on Earth a Stranger. This is Like a River Glorious by Ray Carson. The first book was phenomenal. It is about a girl, her name is Lee. She has the ability to find gold. She just knows where it is. And it's set during the gold rush. And so she embarks on this journey after a bit of tragedy, surviving a little bit of tragedy. She embarks on this journey to go to California during the gold rush. So at the last book, it ended at a very spot. And so literally had to go and buy it right away because I need to read it. It's awesome. Awesome. I'm loving this series. Next book was a cheap pickup again from Book Outlet. It is Pretending to Dance by Diane Chamberlain. I got the scratch and dent copy, which just came without a jacket, which totally fine. This book is perfect. It just doesn't have a jacket, which means I don't really know what it's about. Diane Chamberlain is an automatic buy for me. All I need to know is that I haven't read the book before, and so I will just, if it's by her, I will get it. No clue what it's about. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of mystery, a little twist thrown in, and it will be fantastic. But it's called Pretending to Dance. The next one I grabbed from Book Outlet is The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This is a middle grade book. I haven't read a lot of middle grade books, but I've heard really, really great things about this. It is about a kid named Caleb, and he is supposed to go compete in the Iron Trial. And if you succeed at the Iron Trial, you get to go to this magic school. And his dad has basically warned him, you need to fail. You have to fail at the Iron Trial. And so he goes into it like, I need to totally bomb this thing. Except he doesn't. And he passes. Right. Sounds awesome. But I've heard really, really great things about it. I'm contemplating whether I do this as a read with my daughter or not. I don't know. The one thing about this book that has totally confused me is it says right here, see, signed by the authors. There is no signature anywhere. I have paged through this entire book. Normally, you sign on this page, right? Title page. There is no signature in this book whatsoever. No, I didn't buy it because it said it was a signed copy, but when I saw this, when I opened the book, or opened the box, I was super excited, and not so much. Next few Book Outlet buys. This is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I was looking for something in like the paranormal world of books, and so I think this was a recommendation off of What Should I Read Next? Maybe not. Maybe it was just me searching Goodreads. But I found good recommendation on this, good readings on it, and found it on Book Outlet and thought I'd give it a try. So all I know is it has paranormal side to it. The next one I picked up is The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. This was from basically off of Books and Lala's recommendations. If you haven't subscribed to Books and Lala, go do it. Awesome YouTube channel. I'll leave a link below, but she really liked it. It's a pretty short book. Again, don't really know a whole lot about it. I just remember when I listened to it, I was like, I needed to go and see if it was at Book Outlet and buy it. And that's what, I guess, how I try to purchase the majority of my books, especially if I'm getting recommendations off of What Should I Read Next or off of other booktube channels. I will literally have Book Outlet up on my computer or write these titles down and only go and really look there. And again, I'm only really buying them if the price is kind of right. Very rarely will I go to Amazon and buy a book right away, with the exception of this one. But yeah, if I hear of a really good recommendation and it's on Book Outlet, that's awesome. What's even better is when you are following Book Outlet's vlogger friends, and Books and Lala is one of them. They will have links on their website to the books that they bought, so it's super easy to do. And honestly, it's Book Outlet, like, so cheap. Next one I bought, again, was because it was cheap on Book Outlet. I got Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Guess what? I already have Illuminate. It's in my pile. Now I have two. Oh well, I've heard it's really great. So I'm thinking when I do read it, maybe I'll do a giveaway or something. Because, I don't know. What am I going to do with two? This is my problem, people. My TBR pile is so flippin' huge. I don't even know what I have anymore. Is there like AA for book buyers? I think we need that. Anyways, the last book I picked up is A Fall of Marigolds. I actually was at an event at our local botanical gardens, and they had this featured in their store with a really cool scarf, and you'll find out why the scarf was there in a second. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. The scarf was really pretty. And I read the back of the book. It sounded really, really cool. So it's basically starts in September of 1911, Ellis Island, New York. Clara Wood is trying to get over the death of the man she fell in love with, and she is struggling with that. She's caring for some immigrants who also had a similar loss that she had, and she's very intrigued by an embroidered scarf that the immigrants are carrying around, and kind of gets caught up in the story of this scarf. So then fast forward to September of 2011, and Taryn Michaels is raising her daughter alone because her husband passed away in the collapse of the World Trade Towers, and that specific day, a stranger kind of saved her, and they have this scarf. So there's a tie between this scarf, between these two different lives that are, 100 years apart. Sounds very cool, right? So I was all set to buy this at the botanical gardens, and I looked at the price, $60. $60 for a book and a scarf. The scarf was not that special, trust me. So I'm literally in the shop, and I bought this on Amazon. See, those times I'm not so smart, but Amazon for $8, yeah, I didn't need a $50 scarf. I have like 15 $10 scarves in my room. Oh, that's bad math, but anyways, didn't need the scarf, but the book sounds awesome, and I can't wait to read it. So that's it. That's not too bad of a book haul, considering I kind of forgot that I bought them. I'm going to try to get through the entire month of August without buying any books. See if it happens. So let me know if any of these sound good to you. Let me know if I should do a giveaway for Illuminate or not. I mean, if you're like, hey, Illuminate's all over the place, nobody's going to want it, that's fine. I can, I don't know, re-gift it or something, but leave a comment below if I should do a giveaway for that. And don't forget to subscribe, like the channel if you do, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.